Hi, it's Brent Abel here, WebTennis. I want to talk to you about the return to serve in doubles, specifically from the deuce side, from the deuce court if you're right-handed. And this is the same challenge that lefties have from the ad side. And the real challenge we have here is that if you want to drive a cross-court return back to the server from the deuce side in doubles, safely keeping it away from that server's partner up at net, or if you want to chip it, if you want to simply play a slice backhand, or if you want to play kind of a chip and charge type of return to serve, the most important part of the stroke mechanics is the first thing you do is you commit yourself to a full shoulder turn. Because if you don't, if you end up getting halfway or not even turning, your natural swing wants to go right back out towards that server's partner. It doesn't want to go right back to you. You've kind of got the visual angle here of the server. So the key here is that as the toss goes up, your hands are very soft in the racket handle, so that when you come into your split step where you can set yourself up to react to the direction of the serve, either forehand, a serve right at you, or the one we're working on here, which is right to your backhand, you've got to make a full shoulder turn to be able to get aligned to the path of that incoming serve, so that you can naturally swing right back towards that cross-court direction, right back towards the server. So here's how to practice this. I want you to get out there with a practice partner and have them serve some backhands to you, where you really work the first few times at seeing how far you can get turned. But I know that if I'm really looking over my front shoulder, that that's really a complete turn. If I'm only getting to here, where I'm still looking over my chest, I'm not looking over my shoulder, this isn't far enough. The other thing you can do is when your practice partner serves and hits their serve in the net, see how far you are, see how far you're turned when that serve hits the net. If you're not turned all the way you want, if you're only about to here, you need to really go ahead and reinforce that position so that you have a reference point. You can identify exactly what is this full shoulder turn position. And I'm going to go back to what we talked about with the soft hands. If you've got too much tension in your grip, if you're squeezing the handle too tightly, you're just never going to get out of that kind of facing forward position. So you need to trust that as the toss goes up, you don't have to squeeze the handle tightly, is that you can be nice and relaxed. You can react to the direction of the serve with your turn, not so much racket way back, but just think of turning those shoulders. And then once you get in this posture where you feel you're 100% turned on it, I want you to stay in that posture, stay in that alignment as you go through your swing. So, it's one thing to not get turned, it's another thing to get turned all the way, but then open up too early as you swing. It's the exact same setup. So two things. Number one, I want you to really work on soft hands so you can get a full shoulder turn. And then number two, whether it's a drive, kind of a topspin type of return to serve, maybe it's a flat block, even if it's a slice, I want you to work on staying sideways as you go out to the finish position of that serve. Again, get someone out there, have them hit 25, 30 serves to you right to the backhand. Then you go ahead and you do the same for them so they can practice. Then the next rotation, have them mix it up. Have them go from forehand to backhand so you don't know, that every serve is coming to your backhand, and you can start to identify those backhands and get into that full shoulder turn. All right, this takes a lot of practice. This is really a tough shot in doubles. Don't be disappointed if you don't get it, quick fix type of thing. It's going to take some time.